Hey there. Before we get into this breaking story from Occupy Democrats, let's be reminded what Trump thinks of himself when it comes to his smarts.
I understand things. I comprehend very well, okay? Better than, I think, almost anybody.
Yeah, right, Donald. Kind of like your people are the best, right?
We have to get the best people.
Ed Martin is a great warrior.
We need to get the best
Ed is unbelievable, and he's a terrific person.
and the finest, and if we don't, we'll be in trouble for a long period of time.
Except literally, Ed Martin is one of the only picks that the Republican Senate didn't confirm. And in this breaking story, that's going to be kind of key since Donald loves him so much.
Hopefully we can bring him into...
When he left the D.C., Ed went over to Main Justice.
Oh, right. Where does Donald actually put rejects who get benched by the coach and are losers? I wonder where that is. Here?
Whether it's DOJ or whatever.
To head up the weaponization of government. He was handpicked by this guy named, let me remember, Donald J. Trump, who happens to be President of the United States.
Well, don't you know, he must be really special up here because he was handpicked.
Ed Martin wouldn't know good faith if it smacked him in the head.
Who could not think more highly of Ed.
He is one of the biggest political partisan hacks who's incompetent and unqualified and should not see anywhere near the Department of Justice.
And if you'd like to see Ed and Donald and the rest of the clowns out of the White House, just subscribe to the channel. But it doesn't stop here.
Much less be appointed as some kind of special prosecutor that they're making up. He was not confirmed. He was rejected. One of the very few Trump appointees who the Republicans in the Senate actually stood up to because...
But Trump does love him because of maybe this?
And Ed Martin has been a warrior since then. He's one of the toughest hombres I've ever met.
He is a January 6er at core. He is an insurrectionist himself.
And of course, since Donald would never actually allow his real grades to be shown, he just grades himself.
Look, I hate to do it, but I will do it. I would give myself an A+.
Well, in this breaking story, maybe not so much on the A+, Donald. How about we go with a D for Donald, D+. Because Ed Martin is so bad, and when you have the facts in, maybe that political hack comment is proper. Ed Martin just got booted by the DOJ. Why? Because he's a complete failure at Trump's desire to weaponize. Check this breaking story out. It's awesome. Breaking story, mockery ignites as Trump, quote, attack dog gets demoted at DOJ. President Donald Trump's attack dog in the Department of Justice was demoted on Monday, a move that attracted mockery online. Ed Martin, a lawyer who attended Trump's Stop the Steal protest before joining the administration, was demoted to pardon attorney for the administration after a slew of unsuccessful prosecutions against Trump's political enemies, according to multiple reports. Martin is also expected to leave the Justice Department in the coming weeks, although it is unclear if his position will be eliminated or not. Martin has led Trump's, quote, weaponization of government working group, a collection of DOJ officials who work to prosecute Trump's perceived enemies. Some of the group's targets include Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook and New York Attorney General Letitia James, which I think has failed about 3 times. The Supreme Court is expected to rule on Cook's firing soon, and a federal court dismissed charges against James for alleged mortgage fraud. News of Martin's demotion attracted mockery online. Quote, thoughts and prayers, wrote political commentator Keith Olbermann in a post on X. Quote, Ed Martin is even too effing crazy for Trump and MAGA, journalist Paul Hanley posted on X. End quote, the Jan 6 cheerleader who Donald Trump placed in charge of weaponizing the DOJ just got fired from that job. In all caps, Ed Martin lost all of his cases. Grant Stern, executive director of Occupy Democrats, posted on X. In quotes, I guess because in Trump's view, he's been ineffective in convicting at least one person so that Trump could validate his claim and reason for retribution. Military veteran Evaristus Odekanazi posted on X, in quotes, I hope they replace him with one of his illegal Barbies, Elena Haba or Lindsay Halligan. And this is kind of what I mean. The one thing Donald Trump is actually good at is when he knows he's just slinging crap onto the wall and see what sticks, or as we would say back home where I'm from, peeing into a fan. When he does that, what he does is he tends to elevate someone who doesn't deserve it, because if that person falls flat on their face when he gives him an impossible task of trying to indict James Comey or Letitia James or Lisa Cook or anybody else, when they fail, Trump has an excuse. Yeah, he's a pathetic person. He's mentally unaware. He's just pick all of the denigrating things that he has said about people he thought were the best people up until the moment they didn't do what he wanted, they failed at what he wanted, or they actually just really weren't very bright. Any of the above is fine. And Ed Martin, indeed, is a January 6th insurrectionist. He is not a good human being. And the thought that he was even in the DOJ is completely frightening. At least he's out now. Hey, Pam, you're next. You guys like and share the video. Stay frosty.